gentlemen and female gentlemen, I was informed by my editor that Jaiden and I got a cat. I literally, you don't understand, it was exciting. There I was, minding my own business, doing my own thing, and my editor messages me, I didn't know you got a cat, and sends me this image. Wow, I can't believe you got a cat. And then I saw this, and I was like, oh my god, we got a cat. So, needless to say, people are already canceling me on Twitter for getting a cat. It's pretty insane, it's pretty crazy that we got a cat this way. Okay, so unironically, total side story that is not at all relevant to the current situation at hand. I'm a little freaking out because 3 days ago, a cat gave birth to 3 kittens in my garden. Like, literally, 3 days ago, a cat gave birth to 3 kittens in my garden. And then I get a message from my editor saying, I didn't know you got a cat. And I lost my mind, okay? I was like, how did he know? He's spying on me. And then I realized it was because of the Jaiden Animations video. Anyway, I'm getting canceled on Twitter because Jaiden got a cat, because apparently I'm parasocial. So I can't let the freaking Twitter people not have good food. So enjoy the Nux pointing in the corner of Jaiden's video. But first, more importantly, I sent a picture of the cat to Tectone because I know he likes cats. So let me just find my Tectone messages so I can show you the 3 kittens that were born in my garden. Tectone. Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. So this is already after I moved them out of my garden. And I called someone to take care of them. Look, they're so freaking cute. Look at them. Look, they're so cute. What the frick? Cats aren't allowed to be this cute. All right, I've decided cats are not allowed to be this cute. And I called someone to take care of them. But then my editor told me I got a cat, so apparently I did.
For people who have been around for a while, you might be seeing the title and thinking, Jaiden, aren't you allergic to cats? And to that, I'd say, yes.
Dude, I love when people that are allergic to cats get cats. It is so awesome.
Kind of. I'm actually not sure anymore. And for the people who know anything about me, you might see the title and think, Jaiden, cats are literally the #1 natural predator to birds.
True, and she's the bird lady. Wait a second, I'm realizing something. Her fortune teller. Remember she did a video with fortune tellers? And she got like fortune tellers telling her fortunes and she was like making fun of them? One of her fortune tellers, all of them came true. Wait, I'm sure someone on Twitter has to be talking about this shit. Someone on Twitter has to be talking about the fortune tellers. Jaiden Psychics. All right, I think they were called Psychics. Psychics. Well, never mind. Maybe no one on Twitter got to this yet. Oh my god, never mind. Never mind! The psychics were right. Beware a bearded man that will approach you. She does a collab with Mr. Beast. You'll grow attached to someone else's baby. The birds have eggs. You'll have 3 babies, 2 birds and a cat! The psychics were right! Okay, anyway, moving on.
And to that, I also say, yes, that one's 100% proven fact. So let me back up a bit and explain how we got here, because all the cards in the world were stacked against the idea of me getting a cat.
But cats are just too cute. I love cats. The person that I am currently sharing a home with is terrified of cats. Thus, my proposal of keeping the 3 kittens was rejected.
Growing up, I was irrefutably and absolutely allergic to cats. My best friend had like 3 of the things, and every time I would hang out or sleep over at her house, I would be a sneezy, watery-eyed, snotty mess.
Even more than usual.
Can I have some?
No! No! Dude, this is my brother. My he loves cats. He is so allergic to cats, but he plays with every cat he sees. Every time a cat is just there, he will like fucking play with that cat for an hour. And then, then my brother will be like snotty and itchy and be like, worth it.
of water. Given the fact my brother was also allergic to cats, it was set that we were a dog family. My whole life I went around not giving cats a second thought. I never had anything actually against them, but since I was forced to stay 20 feet away from them or suffer the consequences, I just couldn't get to know them. Plus, as a kid, dogs were always more appealing. They're more—
Dogs are awesome. All right, cat or dog people, let me know in chat if you're a cat person or a dog person. I currently am a people person, which is why I get backstabbed by all my friends.
more likely to be bigger fans of playing and
That's not a friend problem, that's a YouTuber problem. I just want to make it clear. 1 in 4 YouTubers are evil.
running around, be more approachable with their genetically bred unconditional love, and can overall be more forgiving. Cut to like 2 cats.
Genetically bred unconditional love. That's true. We bioengineered dogs to actually appreciate people.
List decades for me later, and I'm meeting Jacob for the first time at his place. As we're hanging out in his living room, his cat Fraser comes over and greets me. Fraser is extremely social and vain, so he's always expecting nothing less than a never-ending stream of attention.
I love how petty cats are. Why is it that I am a petty narcissistic bitch and people hate me for it? But cats are able to do literally exactly that and get nothing but love and affection. The world is rigged. Life is not fair. I hate that kids get cancer.
From the people, even though—
Not sure where that rant came out of, but I do hate it when that happens. I do hate it when that happens. God, I love how Jaiden Animations can take a topic like I got a cat, which is something I would never be interested in, but somehow transform it into just like such a relatable story time video. Like, she is truly a fantastic storyteller.
Though he's very cute and distinguished, I deployed my typical foolproof plan of don't touch the cat.
Wow.
Fraser realizes he's not getting any attention out of me and sits down near—
This is like me. If I would do a reaction to Jaiden Animations getting a cat, and there would not be a Twitter hate thread trying to send me death threats for being creepy, for reacting to this video, I would feel completely defeated. I am making this video with the complete intention in mind that I will get free advertising by people on Twitter and TikTok trying to cancel me for reacting to Jaiden Animations. Because the only people that are more insufferably attached to Jaiden Animations than me are the people that hate me for it.
By on the couch. But a bit later, Jacob's other cat ends up making an appearance.
Oh my god. Look at this frame. It's literally Jacob, his 2 cats, Jaiden Animations, me, and Bumblebee all together.
This one's Taylor. She's normally really shy and hides, but does really like women, which I am. Taylor ended up crawling onto me and making herself really comfy in my womanly lap. Jacob, knowing I'm allergic, offered to take her away, but this was actually the first time a cat has ever done something like this to me. I've always been
True, because normally cats are like scared and run away. Cringe.
Bit of a cat magnet, if you want to call it that, because I act like they don't exist, which they interpret as me not pushing their boundaries and creating a comfortable environment.
Dude, is she telling you you need... Is she explaining that in order to get cats to like you, you have to... What's it called? Dude, what's it called to be the tsundere about it? Oh my god. You have... Oh god, I keep forgetting. You have to play hard to get with cats for cats to appreciate you? Literally not true. Ignoring cats does not work.
For them.
What? Is this a life hack? Because every time I see a cat, I'm like immediately... I fucking... I start talking to them like you talk to babies.
To come up to me on their own terms, but never have I felt like a cat has chosen me like this before.
Wow.
I told Jacob I'm happy to let her stay comfortable on me, and I'll just reap the consequences of my sewing later on. This was my first extremely positive experience with the cat, and I honestly felt really happy and special and wanted to enjoy it. A few hours later, I'm saying my goodbyes, and during the drive back home, I realized I was completely fine.
Oh my, she is evolving! She is literally evolving in real time. Oh my god, Darwin W.
No itchy eyes, straight up nothing. I was so confused and curious. Thus, the start of my little cat experiment began. Every time I went over to Jacob's place, I would let the cats be as social as they wanted with me. If Taylor wanted to sit by me, I'd let her. If Fraser wanted attention, I would pet him. At one point, while we were watching a movie, Taylor literally decided to lay down on my neck, filling every one of my
cats are so cute, it's not even fair.
breaths with cat dander and hair. And you know what happened? No reaction.
Oh my god, she's literally evolving in real time. This is insane. She has evolved. She used to be weak, but now she is powerful.
Not even a little drip of mucus. Somehow, sometime, I'd grown out of my cat allergy
That's
and
insane.
never noticed. Apparently, every 7 years.
So when I was a kid, I had a milk allergy, and I grew out of that milk allergy, which is awesome because of how much I milk Mr. Beast drama. And to make as many videos on it as possible. Could you imagine if I was allergic to that? That would be awful.
People's allergies have the chance to change. Maybe being surrounded by my friends' cats all throughout my childhood could have helped my body get more familiar with them. Either way, I've now unlocked the skill to survive cats.
Let's go!
Oh, guys, it was incredible. Now that I'd been freed from my shackles, I immediately started taking time to get to know cats more. Instantly, they felt so much more cute and cool and approachable, and I was really starting to like them more, especially.
Dude, Jaiden actually, like, her scripting is so good. Like, the way she scripts her videos. Here, look at this.
Approachable, and
that word right there described everything perfectly, crystal clear.
was really starting to like them more, especially since every time I would hang out at Jacob's place, Taylor would walk over and be around me and purr, and oh, it was amazing to be loved by a cat. So I really like cats now. And after some time, I decided I wanted one too.
Oh
Jacob and I
my
decided
God.
to peruse a local cat rescues website just to see what cats were available. I don't want to get one right away. There's a lot I have going on, but it doesn't hurt to, oh my God, that one. I want that one so bad. It's so cute. What's its name? Tostada. Tostada, my beloved. We have to send in an application. We have to. Hi, my name's Jaiden. I love this cat. Please let me adopt it. Please, 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 please. What? You guys know me. I'm weak-willed and impulsive. My first mistake was liking cats to begin with. The rescue reached out a few days later for a cat screening interview to make sure we would be a good fit to be cat parents. After being approved, they told us we could pick any cat we wanted that was in their care.
Let's go.
Of course, I asked about Tostada, but we were given the unfortunate news that she had already been adopted.
Well, good for Tostada, bro.
No! We looked at the other cats available on their website, but unfortunately, none of them really stood out to me. The rescue ended up inviting us to a little Meet the Cats event they were hosting where we could see all the cats they had up for adoption.
Bro, cats are fucking awesome. They're like, the funny thing is, like, in a future civilization will come upon the wreckage of our poor destroyed planet after humanity has already died out, killing each other in some nuclear war probably started over by some cringe discussion about politics and hentai. And the future civilization will come down to this world to do some archaeology, research into the society that used to live here. And they will find cat shrines. They will find Garfield merch. They will find 40 years of Garfield comics. They will find cat girls, figurines. They will find, and they will think that humanity has worshipped these feline creatures. And they will be right.
In person, which was awesome because that was actually the first time I'd ever actually seen and held a kitten before. It was amazing. But as cute and tiny as they all were, there still wasn't one that called to me. I pried Jacob away from the kittens, headed home, and we started waiting. Every day I would check the rescue's cat list to see if any new ones caught my eye. I didn't even know what I was looking for, but waited for the universe to
They're gonna look at the Sphinx and be like, yep, yep. Yep.
send me my perfect cat nonetheless. One morning, I refreshed.
It will happen. There are two types of cat owners, all right? There's type 1, buy from a rescue, something that crosses your mind. And then there's like, I will spend $4,000 on breeding the perfect feline. And then there's me, finding 3 newly born kittens in my garden and finding them a home somewhere else.
the page and saw one new kitten added. A tortie they found in some dumpster named Scrabble, with the biggest eyes and forehead I've seen in my life. Something about this bizarre little creature called to me. I messaged the rescue about Scrabble and they told me she's available, putting me in touch with Scrabble's foster parents. Every day they sent me new little pictures of kitten Scrabble, and every photo I fell more and more in love with her. She seemed so silly and playful, and those eyes. We got on a video call and they told me all about how big of a personality she has.
Oh my god, it's not even fair! I want a cat now.
Out of the 5 other kittens they were fostering, she was by far their favorite. The whole time we were talking, Scrabble was flipping around in their arms and looking at the camera with her giant orbs. I left that call knowing I found my cat. I needed to have little kittens.
Dude, this is just a story of an obsessive bird lady buying a cat, and I am hooked! I need to know what happens! Like, this is just fantastic storytelling. It's insane.
Scrabble. Meeting her in person only cemented it. She was shy at first, but after flinging around her worm toy, she immediately started hopping around and being the life of the party. I talked a lot to her foster parents, and they just got—
Dude, I need a cat as ADHD as me. I need a schizo fucking cat. If I don't want no normal cat. No.
about how they wish they could keep her since they all loved her so much. Even though the rescue called her Scrabble, obviously that was more of a placeholder name. The foster parents called her Cammy, but neither of those really fit to me. However, I knew one name that I liked.
Oh my god.
Tostada. Yeah.
No! She literally stole the name from the other cat. No!
I stole another kitten's name and pasted it on mine.
Incredibly based, honestly. This is how everyone names children, let's be honest.
So what? Big deal. Tostada is a great name. My tostada is way more of a tostada than the other tostada anyway.
Yeah!
I would have left with little tostada in my arms that moment if I could. But unfortunately, Jacob and I were going out of town for 3 million weeks and had to wait to take her home until after we came back. She was all I could think about the entire—
Bro, she made one Japan video talking about how Pokemon invited her. Then she made another Japan video talking about Miku video. We thought we were watching a cat video, but it was another Japan video in disguise.
Time. I was shoving tostada photos in everyone's face every chance I got. The foster parents were sending tostada updates every day. I was overflowing with yearning for this cat. She was growing and learning about the world without me. Take me home to my child. Literally, the moment Jacob and I landed, we drove straight from the airport to the foster home to pick her up.
That is awesome. Holy shit. And that's like a long ass flight too. It's not like a 20-hour flight or some shit.
I could not wait. We arrived home with +1 tostada. I couldn't believe it. I have a mammal now. And sorry, other mammal owners, but it's the best mammal in the—
Wow! And here we thought Jaiden Animations didn't like getting into drama. Everyone was calling me out, being like, Nux, why would you react to Jaiden Animations video? Don't you know that you're a controversial figure and it might get her into drama? It's so creepy of you to react to a Jaiden Animations video. And here she is, literally making a statement, literally more controversial than anything I've ever said, okay? And I have tackled the Garfield Vor Mr. Beast allegations, okay? This is insane.
Whole wide universe. Jacob and I spent the entire day playing with her, letting her get used to her new surroundings. She was so cute and so tiny. Here's a video of her eating wet—
Oh my god, she's so cute!
Food with a big old chomp. As someone who's owned birds for 7 years at that point, it felt so strange to have a pet that was significantly less fragile and also draws significantly less blood. You
Damn.
mean this thing can't fly up and get hit by the ceiling fan?
Oh my god, it's invincible! Masculinity.
Insane. I've had Tostada for a while now. She's 2 years old at the time of me posting this, and let me tell you, this thing has become a creature. First of all, eyes— still giant, and she never blinks. Look at this. She was sitting on my desk looking like that long enough for me to notice, get my phone out of my pocket, pull up the camera app, put the camera in her face, and take a photo.
Bro, that's fucking awesome. Holy shit.
And here's like 4 more.
Oh my god! Dude, it is so cute. God, it's adorable.
She is also not that smart. I'm sure you can deduce that by how she looks, but this thing has a single brain cell, and it's just another version of herself up there with a joystick.
Understandable, dude. Life of the party, baby. God damn. I love how much personality different cats have. It's not like every cat is exactly the same, you know? It's like every cat has its own personality, its own shtick, its own styles. Dogs too. I don't know about birds. I've never had a bird. I don't really know anybody that had like a bird. But goddamn.
Jacob and I are fully convinced she can only form a few thoughts a day and only in single word nouns. Evidently, Tostada is also very scared of everything, always has been. Loud noises, quiet noises, no noises, movement of any kind. Even Jacob, a person she's been around all her little life post-dumpster. There's been times where he'll be at his desk, moves his chair just a smidge, and she's darting out of the room. One time we were trying to explain to some friends how skittish she genuinely can be, and demonstrated it by grabbing a toy literally in front of her, raising it up a bit, lightly dropping it on the floor, still in front of her, and she bolted. You know?
Damn, that's crazy. She's a rescue. Now, dude, like, it's so wild because, you know, people talk about PTSD and stuff. Like, this is actual PTSD demonstrated. Like, this is a rescue, right? This is a kitten that grew up in a dumpster. Like, this kitten's life was fucking awful. This is actual PTSD. Like, you see this shit that, like, veterans go through, you know?
How cats are genetically built to be good at balancing? Well, Tostada can't even do that. She trips and falls and misplaces her feet all the time. On multiple occasions, she has tried to walk across my L-shaped desk and just missed and fell down.
No!
That's like the one thing that makes a cat, and nope, doesn't hit the mark there either. She's gotten better, but as a kitten, Tostada couldn't even jump. After I built her first cat tower, I watched as
Dude, she is such a good cat mom, it's crazy.
she attempted to jump up to the second level, not quite make it, and had to slam her arms down on the thing to hoist herself up like she was mountain climbing.
Dude, the amount of how her descriptions are so peak.
But oh, is she the sweetest little thing. When I got a cat, I was
She is known for her dexterity. She is as agile as Peter Griffin.
expecting it to want its own space, come around when it wants, you know, general cat things. But this creature follows me from room to room with those high beams of hers. She sits on my lap while I'm at my computer, lays on my giant Pokemon plushes, mostly just looks up at me from the floor and just stares. When I'm sleeping, she'll just crawl into bed and tuck herself up right next to me.
Dude, it's fucking awesome. Holy shit. This is good cat propaganda. I'm not gonna lie. This is some good ass cat propaganda. It might work. I will have to show this video to multiple people.
Look at all these photos of her straight up on me when I'm sleeping. Don't look too close though, I don't have makeup on. Bedtime is sacred to her. She loves bedtime. If I'm working late, Tostada will come into my office around 9 or 10 p.m., aka past Tostada bedtime, and just start crying, scratching on my chair, rolling around on the floor. It's pitiful. And if I still don't move after that, she'll go into the bedroom and drag over her string toy she always plays.
Dude, it's like an actual toddler. It's crazy. Like how a kid cries when they want to get fed and shit. This is insane.
With it's just so sad and pathetic. I always play string with her when she brings it over though, don't worry. But lately she's picked up another routine habit, which is pats. Not all cats like the pats, but Tostada lives off them. It's when you just slap a cat's butt and it looks like you're hurting them, but
wait, what the frick? This is a thing? I've never attempted such a thing.
They actually love it. However, Tostada's really particular about pats. First of all, I'm the only one allowed to give her pats. Jacob has tried and she runs about pats. First of all, I'm not
gonna lie, this is a very unfortunate picture over here. I'm just saying, this image over here, that's a very unfortunate image. I feel like this could be taken out of context in a numerous amount of ways. But we will not talk about that.
Only one allowed to give her pats. Jacob has tried and she runs away scared and offended every single time. Second, she has to receive pats on a specific spot on the floor of the closet. If I try to give her pats in like my office, she bolts to her floor spot.
Bro, it's insane. It's like she has her own safe space, you know?
staring at me to continue them over there. Also, she begs to be pat every single night. Like clockwork, she'll sit like a gargoyle in front of the closet and cry pitifully until I come over there. Now, when I finally come over—
It sounds like such an insufferable pet, and I need one right now!
For pats, she'll flop on the floor and start horizontally rock climbing her way across the floor with her claws and tangle herself up in the Ethernet cables while I keep up the pats. You think I'm joking, but I'm very much not. This is the only way she accepts pats. And
this is awesome. ADHD, OCD, every mental illness just gets installed into this cat, and there it is. The perfect kitten.
I have to give him to her every night or else she's miserable. Tostada's world is so small. She's really just around me, Jacob, Taylor, and Frazier.
I'm telling you. The aliens are gonna come, they're gonna think we worshipped cats. And they would be right. Like, for real, for real.
But she loves her simple family so much. When Kitten Tostada first—
It's just me, Jaiden, and Jaiden's cat sharing a mental illness. You know how it is. It's me and Jaiden's cat and me. Both of us together, sharing mental illnesses.
Met Frazier, she was terrified of him. She'd been around other adult cats before, but she'd never seen a flat cat in her life, and she was mortified. Of course, she's since warmed up to him, and they play together and hang out all the time. They're best friends. But Tostada loves Taylor. Always has. She looks up to Taylor like a little baby sister admiring her cool, awesome older sibling. Unfortunately—
Dude, this is like a whole ass episode of Bluey. Okay? I don't understand how she's done it.
Taylor hates it. They literally have a SpongeBob Squidward type of sibling relationship, and Tostada is so oblivious.
Bro, this is just me and Hermes on our podcast.
To it. Taylor has annoyingly swatted at Tostada so many times just for existing around her that Tostada now thinks it's a fun little game they play and will start chasing and swatting.
This is the problem. This is the problem. You do something meant to annoy someone and they're like, oh, hell yeah, that was the sick phase of the game. And then they just literally keep doing that. What's the name of the podcast? The Unhinged Podcast. There is one episode out already. It's on Nuxanor.
Swatting back at Taylor happily, not understanding cat social cues. Of course, never in a way that's too far, but just enough to get on Taylor's nerves even more. Between the three of them, they all have such different little personalities and
It's so awesome to see people describe like different personalities of different like pets that they own. And like it goes to show that they really care, you know? It's not like I got a cat because I'm a YouTuber and I can make an I got a cat video and then get 1 billion views, you know? It's like I got a cat because I love this little creature and I will take care of it forever. It's such a different perspective and it's so wholesome.
Relationships to each other. It's made our lives so much more entertaining. And to anyone concerned about the birds, don't worry. I've got Ari and Tofu very separated from the cats. They're safe in their own blocked off room connected by a double door system that ensures no possible interaction between bird and cat.
Let's go, bro, let's go.
If anyone is thinking about getting cats and birds as pets, it is possible, but just make sure the two are very separate, especially if you have smaller birds like conures or budgies. I'm sure there's people out—
I have a cousin that had 11 cats and 7 dogs, and they all got along. It's a mystery. I still don't know how it happened, but God, when I was a kid, I used to love visiting them because, bro, 7 dogs and 11 cats? That place was a jungle.
Out there that have trained their cats to be fine around a pet bird, but to me all it takes is one accident or attack for you to just not have a bird anymore. Plus real. Having the two of them takes a huge amount of time and commitment. I've said it before and I'll say it forever. I love my birds to death, but they do not make good pets for the very large majority of people. In terms of allergies, I do think I was originally still a little bit allergic to Tostada, ironically. When I first got her, I was sneezy and sniffling. Nothing allergy pills couldn't fix, and it never was as bad as my original cat allergy. But I think I've been growing out of that one too, because nowadays I don't have—
Developing an immunity. This is like taking snake venom every day until you can let vipers bite you.
Any reaction to her at all. Bodies are a mystery. I am building my immunity to everything. Next up is rat poison.
Yes, dude, get a viper. It's honestly such a great pet.
I didn't think I would make a video talking about this thing, but Tostada's just got such a funny little personality and has become such a big part of my life. She may be the description of autism, but I love her more than the world itself, and I know I'm the center of her little life too. I don't even see her as a cat. She's just a little creature that follows me around. That's looking awesome. Weird, but I love it, and I'm so glad I grew out of my cat allergy just so I can have her. It really has been so different owning a cat, mainly because I know Tostada won't just bite me at any given chance, unlike some avian creatures. Thanks for—
Hey, I've been bitten by cats. By lots of cats! Because as I've told you, I may not have a pet cat, but every stray cat in the neighborhood has bitten me. No, I'm kidding. But thank you so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed. This has been me and Jaiden getting a cat. It's been great. We both love our cat together. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks for the free advertising, Twitter people. I did need a viral video, so I appreciate you to help me out on that journey. And remember to stay weird, fam. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.